Hello. Halfway through the face, just decided to go ahead and do a get ready with me. This is my first recorded. You know what? No, it's not. No, it's not. That's a lie. I used to do it on Facebook Live. When Facebook Live first popped off. Anyway, the lighting is horrible in here. So I don't know if this is a get ready with me and a story time or either or. Anyway, I had COVID. Now, I'm a major conspiracy theorist. You know, all during the heat of the pandemic, I was outside. You know, the minute Chicago shut down, we did the 2 weeks. I think I stayed in Chicago. So March 2020, I think it was March 21st. That's when everything shut down, or March 23rd, the city of Chicago. So went out. I stayed, I think, in Chicago for maybe a month or 2 months, and I was like, you know what? I found out it was wild outside in Atlanta, so I flew down. I was gone. I was out. I actually drove. I ain't get flew out. So I drove and I stayed down there pretty much mostly all of the pandemic, because they was wide outside and open, you know, and I respected that. So, you know, everybody always develops theories and things like that when it comes down to COVID and what they think it is, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So the whole pandemic, I was outside. In Atlanta, when I said it was wide and outside, open, baby. They was open. I mean, open to the point where mask off, you know. You know, I went to one club in Buckhead, and I was just I had to question myself, because I was questioning everybody, and I left because I'm it's a pandemic and everybody dripping sweat on everybody. I was watching people make out with strangers, they was living their life COVID wasn't killing people. You know, my mom had COVID when I was in Chicago, and it was really bad, you know, but I went down to her house because, you know, we stay next door to each other. I was spraying down the doors and everything for her and giving her sea moss, and, you know, she made it out. She made it out. So that was good. After that, I was skirt. We out. I got to get the fuck up out of here, you know. I'm not feeling this. I'm going for a nice neutral, cute, barely there. Look how naturally amazing I look. So yeah, now that's probably gonna give me what I'm looking for. So here it is, 2021, late 2021, and all of a sudden my body starts hurting. Now, everybody knows you need a negative COVID test to get in anything, any event, any, you know, at least major, you know, arenas for people's jobs. I had a COVID test on a Tuesday morning, came back negative. 2 weeks later, I started having body pains. Now, mind you, everybody had to show proof of a negative COVID test, and they was definitely checking out the door. You know, I love when I bring it under, that's just so amazing for me. So yeah, so they checked the COVID test at the door. Everything is good. That's Tuesday. It's fine. On Saturday, you know, I go to a small little intimate gathering, probably 10 people. Everything good. That next Monday, I was good. The next Thursday, I went to a restaurant and everything was okay. That night I developed a small cough. So I developed a small cough. I ain't think nothing of it, right? And then, but that morning when I woke up at 6 a.m., baby, when I tell you my chest had felt like, my whole body had felt like I got hit by a truck. And that truck threw me in front of a moving train. It was bad, right? So I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? And I'm gonna be honest, like I thought about everything other than COVID. I was like, my period was last week. What if this toxic shock and I left a tampon up there? So I'm freaking out, like, oh my God, there's a tampon stuck. Then I started being able to feel like I just brushed off, because I'm like, I would have like crazy discharge. I would have a funky smell or something if if a tampon had been, I think I'm gonna go with copper. Yeah. If a tampon had been left, yeah, baby. Shout out my girl Kim for hooking me up with this palette. So I'm like, you know what, whatever. I did start, Saturday comes. So this is Thursday this happened. Saturday, I'm feeling, no, that's a lie. Thursday. Yeah, Saturday comes and I'm feeling kind of okay. I don't know, like, what's going on. I just kind of feel like I got like a hangover. My body wasn't hurting too much. Maybe because I was working out those muscles and wearing like stilettos and stuff still. Saturday night, I go hang out with a friend who I promised that I would hang out with like since forever. Haven't seen in years. And I'm like, you know what? I think it's something wrong with me. I need to go, I don't want to get you sick. I need to go to work. So I come home. Now that's Saturday night. Sunday morning, baby. Woo! Felt like the bus hit me, pushed me in front of the truck. That truck pushed me in front of the moving train. The moving train came and ran me over. They brought me back to life, and it backed back up and went back forward again. That's how I felt. It was bad. So that's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay. Wednesday, I realized, you know what? This is definitely toxic shock, because I can feel my blood like pumping. Like, what the fuck? My body wasn't hurting anymore, but I wasn't feeling good either. You know what I mean? So I say, you know what? Now it's Wednesday. I say, you know what? I'm going to the ER. So I go in there and I tell them, hey, I think I've got a tampon stuck up there. They question me like, think? Why would you think? Why would you think that? I'm like, well, one, because I don't remember taking it out. It was a while ago. And I'm having all of these symptoms, and I had a negative COVID test. And now in my mind, it had only been like 3 days, but it had really been like 7 or 8. So no tampon. They checked my urine. Like, the doctor touched my back. He was like, oh yeah, you're inflamed. So I'm telling them, they're telling me my urine is good and everything is good. And I said, well, could this be COVID? Like, cause what you mean ain't nothing wrong with me? I'm telling you, I can feel pain, So they gave me some Tylenol. Not Tylenol, ibuprofen, 600. They gave me an 800 pill there that I could take or whatever. But yeah, I did take that. Then they gave me ibuprofen, a bottle of ibuprofen, and some muscle relaxers, whatever the situation may be. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Flu, they gave me a flu test. Flu test come back negative. COVID takes the next day. When I went home, I was loopy. Later that night, so that was like 11 in the morning. By 7 p.m., I felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt like something was like compounded on my chest. It was so bad. I was very afraid. I'm like, oh my God. I went to sleep I sat up, like I was scared. I was like, oh my God, please. Then I didn't take the muscle relaxers because I didn't want my muscles to relax so much that like I stopped breathing or something. So I'm like, okay, it's go time, girl. So at 6 in the morning when I woke up, I said, you know what? Let me check this. Let me check this. Where's my? Let me check these results because I can't breathe. And that's when it said, you know, detected. And I was like, ain't that a bitch? The fucking hospital that gave me COVID. So that was that. And then, like, my breathing was so bad. I said, you know what? I ain't finna die. Like, my parents was calling me all day, every day, blowing me up, which is okay. It's cool. They so cute. But it was getting on my fucking nerves. So anyway, I'm like, okay. I ordered me a breathing machine off Amazon, a nebulizer. Because I'm like, these pathways got to stay open. I got stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't done turning up. So that was pretty much that. I did the breathing treatment with the nebulizer, and literally, like, the next day I felt better. I did 3 treatments when it came from Amazon, and it came like literally overnight, which was good for me. Do I want a little smoke? I think I'm gonna smoke it out just a tad bit. 2 days later, after 1 day later after the breathing treatment, I'm like, man, I feel so much better. And instantly at that point I realized, wow, like, I survived COVID, right? But at the same time, it's like, not only did I survive COVID, but altogether my breathing machine and the solution came out to $125. $125 probably could have saved the lives of so many people just by like going on Amazon. And it really just like gave me a bigger perspective of how something, either it's a lack of knowledge or like a lack of funds, and sometimes maybe both. But $125 low key made me feel like, you know, my life had been saved. And there you have it. And now here I am, content creating. I wanted to stop drinking. I did. I wanted to stop drinking for 2 weeks. I stopped drinking for 3 weeks, and now this is my first and only White Claw. I'm creating content. I've got my website done. I cleaned up my whole entire Instagram page. Like, COVID completely increased my productivity. Not because I was at home, but because, I know this sounds so dramatic, but I feel like my life flashed like before my eyes. Like, in the blink of an eye, I could have just dropped dead from not being able to breathe, you know? And it's scary, you know? My mom just lost her son, you know, my mom and my dad. My parents lost, you know, a sibling from my dad. That's his second one. And now I'm all that's left biologically. And I mean, it is what it is, but it definitely increased my productivity. I am thankful and blessed that I survived. I feel like I want to cry. But be careful what you manifest and what you ask God for, because He will deliver that. And you have to be very specific. I wanted to stop drinking for 2 to 3 weeks. I wanted to get productivity. I literally would say things like, why am I not, you know, being productive? Why am I not motivated? Why am I lacking consistency and discipline? Like, please help. Like, I can't be at rock bottom. Like, this can't be rock bottom, because everybody say, you know what? This was my aha moment. Where's my aha moment? I need to move. I need to get uncomfortable. And that's exactly what COVID did for me. And that is why I am blessed to have had COVID-19 in 2021. as a naysayer. Makeup's not done yet, but I'm done recording. So I'll post a picture of the finished look. I'm gonna curl my hair and you guys will see what I'm doing. Thank you for watching. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm sure there's a bell or a dinger somewhere. Go ahead and hit that up so when I post another video, you can be the first one to know. Thanks. Y'all, remember, be specific. Very specific on what you manifest. Because it's coming one way or another. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the get ready with me and story time on how COVID saved my life. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks.